Good, y'all. In this past episode of Friday Night SmackDown, Sami Zayn defeated Solo Sikoa and won his first United States Championship title. Congratulations to Sami Zayn. But let's be honest, guys. This doesn't make any sense, right? When you look at the storyline of Solo Sikoa, him losing the title out of all people to Sami Zayn, it makes absolutely no sense. And everybody on Twitter is talking about it. People don't like this move. They're saying the same thing. I'm going to read you guys a tweet from somebody that's pissed off about this. A lot of fans are complaining about Sami Zayn winning this title. So one person said, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Jimmy should have been the one to dethrone Solo for the U.S. title. Sami Zayn just got into the storyline a couple weeks ago after getting drafted to SmackDown. Jimmy and Solo been feuding for months. And that's a fact, bro. Listen, if Solo was going to lose the title to anybody, it either should have been Jacob Fatu or Jimmy Uso, because they've been feuding for like the past, 6-7 months? It makes sense, right? Solo beat Jacob Fatu for the title, but Jacob Fatu only held the United States title for close to 2 months? And then you have Solo Sikoa take the belt from Jacob. And listen, that made perfect sense, because the whole storyline is Solo Sikoa is the reason why Jacob Fatu came to the WWE, right? In kayfabe, in the WWE storyline, Solo Sikoa claims that he reached out to Jacob Fatu, who he's related to, and he helped him get signed to the company. He went on and said that nobody else wanted him. He brought him in. He helped him become a star. So if Jacob was going to lose the title to Solo, it makes sense, because Solo was his boss. Solo was the leader of the new bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Jacob Fatu always was Solo Sikoa's sidekick. And even though Jacob Fatu, at this point, he's gotten bigger than Solo, it makes sense for him to lose the title to the guy that got him signed to the company, the guy that basically was his boss. Jacob was always saying, I love you, Solo, right? I was cool with that. Plus, let's be honest, right? Overall, Solo Sikoa is more entertaining than Jacob Fatu. He has better mic skills. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? The guy's always making these funny ass facial expressions. Like, Solo Sikoa is extremely entertaining, right? I do think Jacob is a better in-ring wrestler, but Solo, to me, has the more all-around tools to be a champion. So I wasn't mad when Jacob Fatu lost the title to Solo Sikoa. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at all, right? But why have him lose it to Sami Zayn? Last time I checked, Sami Zayn was on record saying that he wanted to become a world heavyweight champion, not a United States champion. He wanted to become a world heavyweight champion. Right now, we all know Seth freaking Rollins right now has the world heavyweight title. And listen, man, this is the same Sami Zayn that beat Gunther, right? Sami Zayn beat Gunther, I believe it was at WrestleMania, right? Gunther was the world heavyweight champion for a year straight. He lost the title to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Jey Uso made him tap, and then Gunther got his title back from Jey Uso. You know what I'm saying? So, ultimately Gunther lost the title to CM Punk. Seth freaking Rollins cashed in on CM Punk, and now Seth Rollins is the world heavyweight title. But I'd much rather see Sami Zayn at least compete for the world heavyweight title, because that's what he said out of his mouth that he wants. He never said that he wants a United States title. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think a United States title does anything for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, he's considered a star in the WWE. He has a solid fan base. The fans love Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is a good in-ring wrestler, right? I will say his character is getting a little played out. I would like to see Sami Zayn turn heel. But listen, man, Sami Zayn, he should be in a position where he's competing for a major title, whether it's the WWE title that Cody Rhodes has, or whether it's the World Heavyweight title that Seth Rollins has. Even if you put him in these matches for those titles and he loses, at least he's competing for them. The United States title at this point in time in 2025, giving somebody that title is to help them become a star, right? A guy like Carmelo Hayes deserves to be the United States champion, because he needs it right now, right? His character, he loses a majority of his matches. After he lost the Money in the Bank qualifier, he didn't wrestle for 3 weeks straight. A guy like Carmelo Hayes would benefit from winning the United States title. Another person that comes to mind is Jimmy Uso, right? Jimmy Uso's twin brother, Jey Uso, within the last 2 years, he's become a superstar, right, in the WWE. He gets the biggest pop for his theme song. He won the Royal Rumble last year, ended up winning the World Heavyweight title from Gunther, even though he only held the title for like close to 3 months. But when you look at Jimmy Uso, who is the twin of Jey Uso, they both were tag team partners, right? Obviously, they were a part of the bloodline. Jimmy Uso, he's not even close to being as popping as his brother Jey is. So a guy like Jimmy Uso, who was involved with, he was beefing with Jacob and Solo, it would make perfect sense for Jimmy Uso to take the title from Solo Sikoa. That would make perfect sense to me, right? Now, I will say this. There's a possibility that there's going to be a feud between Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso, right? We could see Jimmy Uso turn heel again. We've seen him turn heel in the past. Remember, he turned heel and basically turned against his twin brother, Jey Uso. So there is a possibility that we can see Jey Uso turn heel, turn his back on Sami Zayn, and basically go after that United States title. But I just don't see it happening, man. When you look at how Triple H books things, bro, everything that Triple H does as far as the storylines, it just doesn't make any sense, bro. He has his favorites. He has his people that he likes and he doesn't like. And the things that he does, unfortunately, it doesn't make any sense, bro. So I don't know if we're going to see Jimmy Uso turn heel again. I think the most possible thing that's going to happen with Jimmy Uso is him and Jey Uso are going to go back to being tag team partners. And I think eventually Jimmy and Jey are going to become tag team champions again for probably the next year or two. I think that's the most possible thing that's going to happen. But yeah, man, this doesn't make any sense, man. Listen, I'm happy for Sami Zayn. Congratulations to Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn, like I said, man, he does not need this title. It doesn't benefit him having this title. Like, guys, look at LA Knight, right? Like think about it. What did the United States title do for LA Knight? LA Knight was the United States champion for what, 2 years? He lost the title to Shinsuke Nakamura. He got the title back. And then he ended up losing the title to Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania, right? What has LA Knight done since losing the United States title? He's lost a bunch of matches, right? All of the matches that matter, like Money in the Bank, King of the Ring, LA Knight is losing match after match after match. Why? Because Triple H doesn't like him. Triple H obviously hates LA Knight. You understand what I'm saying? So why would we think that Sami Zayn is going to benefit from having this title? The United States title, it's not what it used to be, bro. It's just not. It's not what it used to be, man. Like this title is for people that need to, increase their fan base in the WWE. This title is for people that need momentum, bro. And Sami Zayn has all of the momentum that he needs to become a superstar in the WWE, and he needs to win a major world title. Now, I am hearing rumors that Sami Zayn is going to win the next Royal Rumble and eventually become a World Heavyweight Champion or a WWE Champion. So we'll have to sit back and watch and see what happens, man. But that's my thoughts on this, man. I don't think this makes any sense. And I think either Jacob or Jimmy should have got that title from Solo. Or just let Solo hold the title for the rest of the year. I mean, what is it with Triple H giving certain people titles and they only have the title for a couple of months, right? Like, think about this. Think about this, guys. Jey Uso wins the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, makes Gunther tap, right? Gunther, who's supposed to be the king of the ring. He only has the title for less than 3 months. Jacob Fatu wins the United States title from LA Knight. He only has the title for 2 months. Like, what kind of booking is this, bruh? But when you look at guys like Cody Rhodes, he had that title for a year. Gunther, he had the World Heavyweight title for a year. Gunther lost the title, won it back. Cody Rhodes lost the title, won it back. But certain people get certain titles and they only get to hold the title for a month or two. That's complete bullshit, man. So with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys happy that Sami Zayn is the new United States champion? If so, explain to me why. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, and most importantly, leave a comment. I'm out.